The new era of NXT continues tonight in St. Louis. Of course, that means Randy Orton, the legend killer, is going to be there. How many legends will we see come out of this new era of NXT? And whether you love it or whether you hate it, you cannot deny that WWE are trying here. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. It's the second week of NXT, the brand new NXT, the new and revamped NXT. Last week they put on a pretty big card. You had CM Punk on the show, you had The Miz on the show. Tonight you've got Randy Orton on the show. I wish it kind of stopped there. Unfortunately, we also have Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill on the show, and of course we have A-Town Down trying to get their hands on some championship gold. So again, more people from the main roster coming to NXT. Not only that, we do have Tony D once again trying to stop Obafemi in a huge match. Probably I would assume the main event tonight, but I guess you never really know. It might be Randy Orton, but Obafemi defends the NXT North American title against Tony D'Angelo. So, and also we have a guest appearance from Sexy Red. I think she's performing tonight. That's what they said on Raw, that she was going to be performing live on NXT. And when someone of Sexy Red's caliber is performing, I mean, that literally could mean anything. So let's just hope, for our sake, even though it will probably sound like shit, let's just hope by performing they mean she's actually going to pick up a mic and sing and not pick something else up and put it in her mouth. But anyway, I digress. We'll start with Kalani Jordan. She teams with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill to take on Fatal Influence. Pretty obvious who's winning this. I think it's going to be the team with the belts, because Bianca and Jade Cargill are not coming down to NXT to lose. Although, I mean, you could argue maybe they should try and put over this NXT talent. It wouldn't be a good look, I don't think, if, main roster people come down and you have Belair and Cargill again beating Fatal Influence, then Orton beating Siobhan Evans. Although, I actually think with Orton, there's probably more chance of him actually jobbing it. I think there's more chance of Orton being less selfish and putting over Evans. But you know what? We'll see what happens. I'm going to go with Kalani Jordan and Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill to win this match. I just don't think Fatal Influence have much momentum going. I mean, I'd struggle to see them beating 3 women for NXT, never mind, the tag team champions from the main roster. So I'm going with Kalani Jordan and Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Right, up next, Tony D'Angelo challenges Obafemi for the NXT North American title. They pretty much did the whole Rocky thing here. You can't win, Rock. Then he does the training. You gotta believe. You gotta keep moving forward. It's not about how hard you get hit. It's about hard you can get hit. So I mean, they just did the whole Rocky thing, even though I butchered it there. They actually didn't butcher it. They did it word by word. So Tony D once again taking on Obafemi. Will he win? I hope so. But unfortunately, I'm going to go with Obafemi to retain. But I'm hoping Tony wins, but I just don't see it. Obafemi for me. I think he recently just became the longest reigning NXT North American champion, and I kind of see them sticking with him for the foreseeable future. So we'll see. We will see. We got Fraxium defending the NXT Tag Team titles against A-Town Down. I could see A-Town Down winning this, to be honest. I'm going to go with Fraxium, but I could see A-Town Down winning this. Either way, I don't really care. If A-Town Down win it, they'll be on NXT for a bit. What's the point? What is the point? Maybe Austin Theory should never get called up, but it's about time that Grayson Waller got an opportunity on the main roster. They do this all the time. I think they just pair people that shouldn't be together. Grayson Waller's lost all momentum since he just got stuck in a tag team with Austin Theory. Same with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, and same with Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. I don't know why they expect to throw these people in tag teams and then think they're going to, turn into big stars, single stars, or get over. It's hard to get over when you're just, 50% of a team, really. So, obviously you can get over as a team, but it's hard to get over as a singles guy if you're stuck in a team, which is the point I'm trying to make. But whatever. I'm going to go with Fraxium to defend the titles and win this match. We've got Randy Orton coming to NXT to battle Siobhan Evans. I'm going to go with Randy Orton. I mean, Siobhan Evans could beat him with some sort of roll-up or out-of-nowhere win or whatnot, but I'm going to go with Randy Orton, the Viper, the Legend Killer, the Snake. He's going to get a deadly strike. He's going to stick his fangs into Siobhan Evans, and that is going to be all she wrote on NXT. They'll probably do some sort of cool RKO, because Siobhan Evans is like an agile guy. He can springboard, he can jump off the top rope. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and do like a new highlight reel RKO, something that they're going to show, in the future for years and years to come. I think it's been a while since we got a really good RKO. Obviously, yeah, maybe the one that stands out the most is the Evan Bourne one. Then when you think of Sweet Chin Music, you probably think of the one that Michaels did on Shelton Benjamin. I've got a feeling tonight they're going to try and recreate an epic RKO. So we'll see if it happens or not. I'm going with Randy Orton to win. NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade will speak, I'm assuming, to each other. Or maybe they will speak to the other women on the roster. Maybe they'll speak to Julia. Maybe they'll speak to Stephanie Fakir. I see this probably leading to a tag team match and then maybe a fatal four-way match at Stand and Deliver. It's kind of sad that you're already thinking that far ahead, but just knowing WWE and how much they drag everything out these days, you can easily see this feud lasting 6 months, so it shouldn't happen. It really shouldn't happen. But with WWE and the way they do things, you honestly wouldn't be surprised if these four women, get to Stand and Deliver, especially considering that Stephanie Fakir's not really involved yet. We've seen her on the screen a few weeks ago, but will we see her tonight? I'm assuming so. I think we'll get a tag team match. I think we'll get Perez and Cora Jade teaming up to take on those two. We might get some form of singles matches between the four as well. And then I'm going to guess at Stand and Deliver, we have a fatal four-way match. Maybe they'll do a fatal four-way elimination. That might be good, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade, I see them reuniting for the meantime. Maybe, an enemy of an enemy as a friend, something like that. And then we have Trick Williams, who's set to address the NXT Universe. He won the NXT Championship last week. He's going to have his say. He didn't really get a chance to say anything last week because after he won, CM Punk hit Ethan Page with the GTS, and that pretty much brought the show to an abrupt end. So we're going to get to hear from not Ethan Page. We might hear from him. He was complaining on Raw. We might hear from him. But we're going to get to hear from Trick Williams. I think that him and Ethan Page will probably have one more match because they've had a series of matches now, and I think Ethan Page and Trick have both won one, so I wouldn't be surprised if Ethan comes out tonight, interrupts this, and Ethan, all ego Page, his ego won't let the title go, and he manages to, get himself a rematch, and, maybe they'll have that next week, because it seems like they're going to try and, push these NXT shows and try and deliver really good match cards every single week and on the CW. So, yeah, that's it, guys. That's your preview. Just quickly go through the matches again. I'm going to go with Randy Orton. I'm going to go with Fraxium. I'm going to go with Obafemi. And I'm going with the tag team of Kalani Jordan, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill. That's my predictions. Let me know your predictions, and I will catch you back later for the review. There's also AEW Title Tuesday tonight. And, yeah, it is what it is. 2 wrestling shows on the same night. The Tuesday Night Wars. I didn't sign up for this, but it's what we're getting. So anyway, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.